The Masters of Planning and Civic Urbanism focuses on the pragmatic application of knowledge. That simply means let's test out what we're learning in the surrounding community. And two key items that we want all our students to experience is to be involved in the community and also look, analyze, and study other communities. And to this end, we've done a number of projects. All students study Venice, Florida at the end of their first semester. We took a group of students to Portland, Oregon to do a comparative study of Portland and Orlando. And finally, we're doing a design studio this spring, which focuses on a transit-oriented development project in the Meadow Woods community. And our client for that project is Orange County. One of our students, Zach Starkey, has really emphasized this point of contact in his work. He's studied Venice. He's also studied Portland, Oregon, and presented his research to one of our clients. I was hoping he could talk to us today about his experience.
Thank you, Bruce. My experience with Portland was unbelievable. First, to have the opportunity to actually have real-world first-person contact with clients in an academic setting is just really, really awesome because it allows you to practice and hone your skills, bettering them for the future. When we went to Portland, we were tasked with the unique opportunity to be able to go to Portland and look at all of their public green spaces that they had. And what we were trying to do was try to find some synergy between all of those green spaces and then bring that information back and put it into a report and then present it to our client in a real-world pragmatic approach, basically trying to help him design green spaces similar to those found in Portland. On top of that, the key aspect was what makes the places in Portland so great. And so we were able to, through first-person contact with tons of people in Portland, experience those places as if we lived there, come back, report that information, and execute a proper project.
Zach, I'm hoping you might tell us a little bit about the Pearl District, which was such an important model for the creative village.
Sure. The Pearl District is a very unique place, one of the greatest places I've ever been in the United States. It beckons a lot to Europe. It has a lot of public spaces that are a lot like piazzas and civic greens. The reason people like these places is because these places were designed to be able to engage different people at all different times of the day and different times of their life stage as well. One example is called the Rector's Park, which is actually just outside of the Pearl District. It's one of these places where, they have a food truck bazaar almost every day. People walk in the morning reading the paper, drinking their morning coffee. They have lunch there. At night, there's, romantic couples having picnics. And so it's really one of the great places in Portland.
Zach, I wanted to ask you, what are some of the skills that you've taken away that will prepare you for the job market?
Well, in our program, we've learned two skills in particular that I think are very important. We've learned geographic information systems, which is a computer program that you use to locate anything, basically. If you've ever used Google Maps is a form of this. However, the GIS allows you to pinpoint exact things, locations, land values, eagles' nests, all things that you need to know how to find in a planning scenario. The second is Google SketchUp. And it's a lot like CAD, except it's a lot more user-friendly. And for the planner purpose, it's perfect because it allows you to communicate a visual characteristic with the architects or the builders, and it really smooths out that interaction so that you make sure that when you're rezoning things or you're planning things a certain way, that they end up being executed the way that you think they should be.
Thank you so much, Zach. I appreciate that, and I know the communities out there are going to appreciate it much more.